what did you learn from the Pelican series a couple years ago? That seemed like that was a big moment for you guys. You guys finally had a high seed. You were the 3 seed that year, and you got swept. Yeah, and the way they guarded you was a little different.
Yeah, it was. I mean, when we played you guys in the playoffs, you guys like did the same thing. It just wasn't as aggressive. Like it was like in moments I had space and I could like get stuff done against y'all. But New Orleans, it was like sometimes it wouldn't even be a pick and roll. I would just be dribbling to half court and they would just like run at me. And then the person on the weak side would just run over like and take away the first pass, and I was being caught off guard. And now, like when that was happening, I was just like, man, I was trying to figure it out on the fly. Like, dang, I wasn't expecting this.
Did Jrue guard you that series? Like I'm saying,
Yeah,
was it? Yeah,
he guarded me. He's the best defender in the league. Like out of the guards, I think he's the best defender.
I have one more question before we wrap up. Completely different topic. I wanted to ask this when we were talking defense. So, 2 guys specifically that have called you out as the best defensive player in the league. One on this show was Dame. The other one was Steph. I think he did it recently, but I'm sure he said it before. We talked about with Dame. We talked about the hot hand and what happens when he just starts going crazy and nothing, and no one. And Steph does it all. Steph did it last night. He does it all the time. When you're guarding these guys and you see them start doing this, like as the best defensive player in the league, what do you do, if anything, to try to throw them off of that? Or is there nothing you can do?
Everything. I literally try to do everything. I try to all the tricks. If I try to chase them over so that they're not shooting threes, because if they're knocking down threes, it's a. They get into the paint. I'm like, as they're dribbling, I'm grabbing their arm, I'm pushing them, trying to give them off balance. I want them to start to complain and start yelling at the refs. Sometimes on contested. So when you're a good defender, you get away with a lot more. You can get away with a lot more. And sometimes like you can like on the jump shot and you have a follow through, you hit them in the hand or the arm and they don't call it. Again, there's like little things that you can do to try to frustrate them. But them 2 that you just talked about, I think are the toughest to do that. Steph,
he's on a different planet right now.
He's an alien. I
like,
don't understand. I don't understand. I fouled him on a half court shot when we played him 3 weeks ago, and he still. I'm pretty sure he didn't even look at the rim, and he still almost made it. It hit the back of the rim, and they didn't call the foul. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, what do you take? Can I get some of it, please? Because you're insane, dude.
I've said this before. He's tapped into something, some transcendent, like, level of consciousness or something. There was an article recently. The CIA declassified these documents on this program they were trying to do. It's called astral projection, where you have an intentional out-of-body experience. And I literally, as I'm reading the article, I'm like, this is Steph on a basketball court.
Bro,
like
my God.
He's the things he even tries. The things he even tries. Yeah, like
I'm like, bro, but
wouldn't
here's
even
the thing too.
Consider it.
Oh, no, but basketball-wise, I'm like, he's putting this in the little kids' heads. Like, this is okay to try. No, it's not okay to try. Only he can do this. Only he does this. Nobody else.